Hey guys, so forewarning, some of this might seem like I'm being condescending or trying to talk down to you, but I swear I'm not. These are just a lot of common mistakes in grammar that I've seen in articles in my year as an editor for the newspaper, so I thought I'd just, give you a quick lesson on a few very, very common grammar mistakes. So first is the your and your. Your without an apostrophe is possessive, so your car or your article. The your with an apostrophe is a contraction for you are, so you are an editor or you are a writer. It's pretty simple once you actually just pay attention. So, it's and its is a really, really common one that just is nitpicky, but a lot of people notice it more than you realize. Um, so it is a contraction for it is. You don't use it as a possessive like you would put your name like apostrophe like Samantha apostrophe S, because it is not a person, so it doesn't possess anything. Even if it's an animal, it's not a person, so it doesn't count. So it would be the dog loves its bone without an apostrophe. If you put in is and it sounds weird, then it's not right. So if I said this dog loves it is bone, it doesn't sound right, so you don't use an apostrophe. The there, and there is possessive as well. If it's possessive and it has more than one person, then it's that with an I, there with an I. They're so talented, contraction. They are so talented. It's over there. There's a place. It's always a place. Than and then. Then with an E has a lot of different meanings. So the only thing you need to worry about is if you're comparing something like Coke is better than Pepsi, then you use that. Then you use the than with the A. But if it's any other case, then you use then with an E. So that's pretty easy. You just have to remember that when you're comparing, you use than with an A. Could've, would've, should've. I've seen this a lot in articles where people will put could of, like could of. That's not a thing. It just sounds like it because you say could've, so it sounds like could of, but it's not how you're supposed to write that out. You're supposed to use it as a contraction for could have. The last thing I see a lot is the me and I thing, which I'm referring to here is when you say Samantha and me went to the store. That's wrong. The only thing that you have to do to know that it's wrong is to take out the Samantha and. So the name and the and. And so if you just take out this and put me went to the store, that doesn't make sense. But if you put Samantha and I went to the store, and you take out the Samantha and I went to the store, so it makes sense. That's the only thing you have to do for that. It's really simple. Just check yourself. All of this is about paying attention to what you're writing and making sure you go over things. A lot of times people think that's the editor's job, and it is to an extent, but you should really just try to just read through everything yourself first before you send it to your editor, because it makes their jobs a lot easier and it just keeps everything moving a lot faster. So, thank you for listening, and remember to check your writing yourself.